Hello. In my today's Swingtalk, I would like to talk with you about the fact that getting lost and feeling lost. Normally, when we travel and we want to go places, the first thing we do, we know where we are, we know where we want to go, so we have an address and we have a map. And if we don't have a map, even if we walk around, we can always ask people, do you know the address? But how does it look like inside? This is where it becomes very interesting actually, because when you want to walk on path of your life and you are following your mission, if you feel called to something, then you need first thing clarity. You need to know at least the direction. You need to have a vision where you want to go. You need to know sort of address, because otherwise, and this is what very often happens, perhaps when you were young, when you're so young, when you don't know yourself, feeling, even studying at the university, it's like, I don't know who I want to be. I have no clue. I don't know myself. And this is when young adults, they have to choose which path to choose, and it's very stressing and difficult, but it's because you need to know yourself. So how do you do when you don't know yourself? Because that means you have no direction, you have no address. And then you start asking everybody, do you know where I want to go? No, I don't know where you want to go. You have to figure this out. So how can you do this when this inside address where you want to go is not clear, where you cannot see your path? And you know what? Most of the time, we don't even know where we are. Or even if we have a clue of where we think we are, sometimes it's too hard to admit. Sometimes it's too painful to have a look. How far have I come? Or even worse, sometimes we make it painful and we make it hard and we make it mean something. We are at point A and we always think we should already be at point B. So asking everybody, where should I go? What is my mission? Does this help? It will normally get you more confused. So what can you do to walk on this path of life without having this address, without really having a map, without having people you can really ask? What can you do? So what you can do, and this is where it gets very beautiful, is just sit a little bit in stillness or do anything which may connect you. For example, me, I always thought my connection comes to sitting in meditation, and it didn't so much. Of course, being in silence is very, very good for me, very healthy for my brain. But my connection comes, my downloads come very often with dance, with my method Shandora. So find out what connects you. Might it be walking in nature, listening to music, dancing, writing? There are so many techniques. And then practice these techniques and ask yourself. And write and write and write, or dance and dance and dance, walk and walk, swim and swim, whatever you can do. And then you will, for example, standing in the shower, most of us know this. And you will receive messages. Now do this. Now you feel like to do this. Just follow. Follow like the breadcrumbs with Hansel and Gretel. Just follow. Because the inside map is unfolding when you step, with each step. And it is very beautiful. So you can have a vision, but you will not know exactly the path. And perhaps you will not be able to go straight. This needs some training to be able to not get distracted. But even when you get distracted, you learn to make it. So don't be so hard on you. Just know that the inner path is not like the outer world where you can, everything is already done. Every country is known, every town is known, and somebody made this map. But for your own path, there is no map. Nobody can do it but you. And when you look back, you will know the map, and you will know that this path of life, we are all human beings, that there are inner development every human being is doing. So when you look back and you see, oh, I see what I did. Oh, how beautiful. Thank you, angels. Thank you, life, for guiding me. Thank you for having all the lessons on my path. And then you might be able, probably will, be able to help people who are just not behind on their path, and that you can help them to say, it's okay, relax, it's all okay, you are learning. Just give a little bit of clarity perhaps. That's all we can do. For people to be able to connect inside and get their own messages and get their own path. And everybody has their own dharma. So everything is okay. Everybody is learning. And this is what is so beautiful. It's exploration of a completely new world every day. So this is my reflection on path of life and the map of life. And if you have any thoughts about it or any questions, if you want me to help you with your path of life, so you can just accept it, live it in the fullest, trust yourself, connect to this higher self. If you want help, I am here. Go to my website and take an appointment, and then we can talk to see where you stand, where you want to go, and then I can help you to get a vision and start walking. So, thank you very much. See you soon.